my name is Angeline King, and I thought it would be lovely to bring together some of the poets of Mid and East Antrim to showcase their work. I'm very grateful to Mid and East Antrim Council for their support in this project. I hope you enjoy the work of our poets.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I live in Whitehead, and this poem is called Aniseed. In the school canteen, I watched you take your knife and crack that last sweet down the middle, marvelling at the seed embedded in its candy core, our tongues rusted red. In the strong sunlight that scrutinised the sachets of mayonnaise and ketchup, I'd been thinking of that morning's history lesson, the martyrdom of Thomas Becket, the blood white with the brain no less red from the blood, my mouth cathedraled with the memory of aniseed, the angles of cutlery, the sun's stealth attack across your blank expression.
My name is Kathleen McCracken, and this poem is called The Starbog Road. The Starbog Road is an easy right just past the crossroads at Deer Park. It begins with fieldstone walls, yew alleys, daffodils, then builds to a crescendo of ridgeback eskers, raked glacial rises, the cairn a sunsplit crown. The tamaracks are a surprise. Sprung in hunched encampments, their new growth crests the bog. We're up to our knees in Easter snow. Will you tell me about the Hudson? How when the war was on it flew square into the mountain's flank? How as a boy you learned to model planes to scale, launch and fly and land against the wind, each one a soul tethered to nothing? I tell you about the fireball that gave the place its name. But you're tuned in to higher frequencies, their equidistant silences transmitting wind shear warnings, a propeller's earth-deserted whine. Late springs like this bring cold fronts, Siberian inflections. The pickup truck is snowblind blue. I know you want to leave it here, the key in the ignition, the doors unlocked, and walk on up the Starbog Road, the snow laid out in unmarked sheets, all the way to the Western Ocean.
Evening. At home, in this liminal space, time slows. The pace of things may never be the same. Now semiquavers are minims, and minims semi-breves. How the music of what happens breathes. We live and move and have our being. Each day, look to the sky where stars in silent lullaby shine still.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Herron, and I'm here today at Ballygally Castle Hotel's Ghost Room to read to you my fine poem, Ghosts and How to See Them, for Peter Underwood. Don't be frightened. Ghosts, including poltergeists, rarely, if ever, hurt anyone. Ghosts can be cyclical. Be in the right place at the right time, or alternatively, consult a ghost calendar for information on seasonal ghosts. Note that spontaneous ghosts can be seen just about anywhere. Frequent haunted hotspots, churches, battlefields, crossroads, basements and attics of dilapidated country mansions. Set up a ghost watch, prepare a ghost kit. This should include a camera, talcum powder, synthetic thread, petroleum jelly, batteries and a notepad. Containers should be used to collect dubious substances. Dress appropriately. Drafty rooms can cause a chill. Make a note of everything. Pay attention to reputedly haunted pieces of furniture. The photography of spontaneous ghosts is an unreliable business. More success has been found in recording sounds, voices, whispering, footsteps, doors opening and closing and so on. Keep your feet firmly on the ground. Fear, suggestion and expectancy can play their part and must be taken into account. What to do if you see a ghost? Stand still and observe. If the figure moves through doorways, follow it quietly. Ascertain name, age, sex, origin and cause of visit. Ask the figure to return, suggesting exact time and place. Note method of vanishing. Once you are a successful ghost hunter, there are sure to be those who seek to disparage you. Strive therefore to be straightforward, kind and understanding, but above all, be truthful.
Thanks for listening. Ooh.
I'm Shirley Gault. This is my poem, The River. My journey begins in the mountains and hills. I sometimes flow fast, sometimes slow, sharing with moss and lichen, tiddlers and trout that can glow. Silver and sleek, their form is unique, and anglers compete on my banks. I flow under bridges, rise over ridges, feel tiny feet navigate their way over my bed. Little fingers join in around my rim, hoping to tickle a trout and be fed. I babble merrily on through fields shaded by trees. My journey I strive to complete. Times when I'm damned, the urge in me plans how to rise and continue again. Just like life in other forms, I'll go on and on until I reach where I'm meant to be. For humans, it's the arms of their love. For me, it's the ocean or sea. I'll travel the miles, give nourishment and life as I go, onwards towards my destiny. I'm the life-giving waters, to the sea I will flow.
On Velveteen. Hang up your politicus attire facta blazer. Step into gingham. Take a deep breath and tidy away your ings. Duke whiten into flour and gleek as grease blisters, bubbles and grows. Harl a sack up the sappled steps and hear the spuds dunner against the steel. Slap scald and japs for your hand and wipe the spit of chips for your knee. Gulder next like a targe and write a ween orders in your head. Shiver salt and vinegar and forge a fish supper swaddled in cream. Skim the cream silk and sheen and screeve your German, French and Spanish on velveteen. Irregular girl, perfect tense. Monter, retourner, rester, venir, arriver, naître, sortir, tomber, rentrer, aller, mourir, partir, entrer, descendre. Mr. R. Vans tramped. Mr. R. Transvamped. Transvision vamp. midnight, midnight, broad brick moonlight, scrub off the butter, sweel off the grease, fulfill your promise, and mind what you writ in your heat at 14.
Hello, my name's Kiera McGarry and I'm from ISLANDMAGEE. This is my poem, Sheepwash. Cob and thatched cottages, a market yard with water bowls left out for the dogs that might come. One is garnished with a sycamore leaf that spins but is almost still. The barwoman polishes glasses with a tea towel that says Portugal, Algarve on its edge, and tells me there used to be a livestock auction here. I pay and leave. The square narrows into a path, a bridge. For a moment I think, or want to think I hear, the rustling hush of distant cars glancing on overgrown hedges, or perhaps the angular hips of cows rocking and brushing together as they are driven over the bridge, a bridge they said was built to remember a boy who was swept away.